Hello and welcome to Learn Your Bit with Bybit. I'm Simon Gearsey, actor, comedian, TV presenter. New technology and business are just some of my interests, and today we're talking crypto, the most interesting new technology out there if I say so myself. I'm your host for episode 4 and I'm very excited to be here. With me today is Bybit cryptonaut, Ignis Tyrannus. Before we get into it, a quick Bybit is one of the biggest cryptocurrency offering traders a seamless trading experience, innovative crypto assets, and cloud mining products to clients around the globe. Let's do this. Ignis, thank you so much for joining us. I'm really looking forward to our work. Could you please introduce yourself? Thank you so much for having me. It's a really delight to be here. My name is Ignis Tyrannus. Bybit. I'm the head of communications at the exchange. Very glad to be on this show. All right, let's begin. Every country seems to have its own attitude towards currency. What are some of the issues faced when trying to further blockchain? Regulations? I think it's really just regulators are finally waking up to the reality of crypto, and really blockchain are here to stay. I think the reaction, even though they seem to be quite severe in some cases, the reaction is only proportional to what these innovations truly have installed for us as a society and for the future to come. I think regulation in the long term is definitely a very positive thing for the growth and for just healthy development of the wider industry. How do you foresee crypto assisting Africa in general, and will we ever be able to create a continental framework for the use and development of the? That is a great question, Siv, and I think maybe I'll answer it in two fronts. So one thing that I'm actually very passionate and dear to my heart is this population boom that we are witnessing in Africa, and this lack of infrastructure development. So in some reports I've read there's a $1 trillion gap in infrastructure investment, and that is going to cause huge ramifications along the road if we do not fill that gap. There's this saying Bitcoin fixes it. I mean, this may be simplification, but I do think Bitcoin and crypto as a whole can be a part of the solution. We can really make sure that critical infrastructure spending is put into the right place. Blockchain has this permissionless, immutable public ledger property and can really make sure that the money is spent exactly where it is most needed. Another thing is crypto really allows us to fully achieve financial inclusion because it has so low a threshold of entry. For the entire world, the entire banking finance system still walks to the exclusion of 30% of the world. In some developing economies, that number is even greater. There are people that I know who don't have a credit score, don't have a bank account. Crypto takes that intermediary, takes that middleman away, and really allows people to fully achieve their financial sovereignty just through having a crypto wallet and just through being able to transact with their peers on a peer-to-peer basis. I think this is truly transformative. Unlike other fintech that we have seen, which is more or less just facade painting. Because for most of those fintech innovations, the money still funnels through the clearinghouses and the plumbing that is used by traditional financial and banking system. That still takes plus days to clear. That still causes huge remittances, expenses. Whereas transactions that happen on blockchain, they're almost settled immediately and they incur very little transaction fees. And really think this is the future that will truly unlock the potential of the next billion and next 2 billion people. So here's the big question, and I've heard this from my mother, especially in her church friends. Is crypto safe? Question that's been asked, especially throughout Africa. Repeat, is crypto safe? Yeah, that's an excellent question, and I think this is that I've answered for my parents and my relatives as well. So your parents asked you the same question. I think this is a question that all of us need to help our parents with. I think it is very important to always do your own research. So there are thousands of cryptocurrencies. All of them are created equal. We always want to do research instead of just trusting another voice. Doesn't matter how much reliability they tend to sort of exude through their personality or just their pathos. I think it is really important to do your own research and really figure out what is right with verifiable results. So, one thing I think, like Bitcoin has been around for more than 12 years, and being the largest market capitalization cryptocurrency, it really has shown its resilience throughout a pandemic. Bitcoin only showed how strong it is and has developed multiple use cases. It's not just a currency, an asset. It's a safe haven for market volatility currency. Volatility and so on and so forth. So in your home country, South Africa, we are seeing some sort of record unemployment rate, and the currency exchange rate is also less than ideal. So in those circumstances, it is really difficult for someone to keep their fruit of labor in fiat currency. Fiat currency definitely has its use in day-to-day transaction, but as in my case, I like to say, I don't use all my crypto. I only use those I want to save. Cryptocurrency is a technology, a tool for saving. I think so, really, just to come back to your question, even though that was a little long-winded, is really needs to do his or her own research and really figure out what is the use case they are looking for about having a safe haven asset that they can protect their fruit of labor. Is it about an investment that they can see some return? If that is the latter, maybe you want to only put so much money that you are willing to lose. Or for some other people, maybe they are working in a foreign country. They are looking to cryptocurrency as a cheaper and faster way of remittances, because in some certain places you see up to 30% of transactions for remittances, and that is just egregious, and cryptocurrency really helps to reduce that. So I think really it's not a single, but it really is a question everyone who is thinking about cryptocurrency needs to ask themselves, what am I using it for? And is this crypto the right for me? And answer those who do your own research. That is the best advice ever. Mother and her church friends that crypto is definitely safe. Once again, thank you so much. Great chatting with you. It was. You have a great way of simplifying something that some people think is very, very... Thank you once again for joining us. Thank you so much. It's been such a pleasure. That was very insightful. Thank you for watching. Cryptonauts. Crypto is full of abbreviations. You may have heard of FUD and the most important one is Dior. But do your own research. We insist that you do your own research. Join us next week for Episode 5, hosted by Martine Solomon. Take our first look at Bybit's platform and all of its amazing features. By joining Bybit, in Africa, we'll be able to learn more about crypto and trading, as well as partake in discussion platforms for trading strategies. Bybit run community trading contests, competitions, and other incredible activities. An eye out on all our socials. Forget to hit subscribe.